In the annals of history, the concept of willpower stood as an unassailable pillar, an enduring testament to the strength of the human spirit. From the formidable culture of ancient Sparta to the Enlightenment thinkers of the Renaissance, the prevailing belief echoed through the ages. Willpower knew no bounds, its reservoir seemingly bottomless, its power infinite. Yet mankind's relentless pursuit of truth would soon unravel this age-old conviction. At the cusp of the new millennium, amid a world undergoing unparalleled transformation, a pioneering psychologist emerged, poised to embark on an odyssey of discovery that would forever alter our understanding of the psyche. In his seminal study on the subject, psychologist Roy Baumeister unfurled the veil, shrouding the elusive nature of willpower, revealing it to be a finite resource, vulnerable to the relentless demands of human existence. With each participant, he conducted a series of cognitive tests, revealing the stark reality that willpower is limited and can be eroded by the simplest act of resisting temptation. The participants were tasked with a Herculean feat to defy the temptation of a freshly baked cookie. As they battled this siren song of temptation, Baumeister's revelations unfolded like thunderclaps, forever altering the landscape of psychology. It was found that every aspect of their cognitive capacity was diminished by this simple act of self-control. But what was even more incredible was that their physical strength also diminished. This revelation, as profound as it was unsettling, shattered the age-old illusion of boundless willpower, leaving in its wake a seismic shift in our understanding of human potential and sparking intense interest among psychologists. The implications extend far beyond mere self-discipline, penetrating the very heart of decision-making itself. When our willpower is depleted, our ability to make rational judgments and weigh the consequences of our actions is compromised. Decisions that once seemed clear and straightforward become clouded by impulsivity and short-sightedness, leading us astray from our long-term goals and aspirations. The insights gleaned in the 2 decades since Baumeister's seminal study have revolutionized the lives of top performers in almost every field of human endeavor. From elite athletes to CEOs, the principles of willpower depletion and self-control have become indispensable tools for achieving peak performance. Yet, beyond the realm of high achievers lies a treasure trove of wisdom accessible to us all. Subtle strategies to replenish our willpower reservoirs abound, and the mere recognition of its profound impact can herald newfound wisdom in our daily life. A key insight for us all is that even seemingly innocuous activities, such as scrolling through our phone, being bombarded by notifications, has been shown to erode our ability to resist temptation, control our impulses, and regulate our emotion, impacting every area of our life. In the epic saga of modern civilization, our phones have become an almost central aspect of our existence, wielding immense power over our daily lives. Yet, an hour spent scrolling through our phone and our ability to focus, to act in alignment with our long-term goals, becomes a distant memory. Our life descends into autopilot, lost in the ever-shifting currents of virtual reality. To stay focused and resist temptation, it is vital to understand the effect of these influences. Likewise, the consequences of increasing our willpower are far-reaching, affecting every aspect of our existence. We shall explore in this video people who have taken their willpower to the furthest extremes and discover together what we might learn from their example. We shall decipher the hidden secrets that allow us to hack our limitations and take our life to unparalleled plateaus. In the realm of human willpower, one man has defied the limits of scientific understanding to an extraordinary degree. Wim Hof's remarkable feats and his ability to influence parts of the body beyond conscious control have captivated researchers for over a decade. From tackling barefoot marathons beyond the polar circle, to completing marathons in the driest desert on Earth without water, Hof's exploits have revolutionized our understanding of human potential. He has demonstrated the ability to bring the full capacity of the subconscious under conscious control, and in doing so, transforming the very nature of willpower. In 2007, after climbing Mount Everest wearing nothing but shorts, renowned physiologist Kevin Tracy decided to put him to the test. By measuring over 300 blood markers, Tracy looked at the activity of one of the master regulators of the body, the vagus nerve. The influence of this nerve over the body has made it a center of scientific research for almost 3 decades. Its activation suppresses inflammation, balances our neurotransmitters and hormones, and enhances energy production at the cellular level. An inactive vagus nerve results in out-of-control inflammation, disrupts the delicate balance of neurotransmitters and hormones, affecting every aspect of health. The ability to activate it through medicine or electrostimulation has long been thought a panacea, a universal remedy that would transform human health. Despite decades of research, even advanced implantable devices were unable to influence the vagus nerve as effectively as Wim Hof. His exceptional capacity to activate the vagus nerve solely through willpower challenged our understanding of mind-body interactions and human potential. In 2011, this ability allowed Wim to resist the effects of a pathogen injected into his body under laboratory conditions, a feat thought impossible. His claim was that this capacity is open to us all. What followed was over a decade of research into this extraordinary claim. Research that is redefining the field of human biology. The practice central to Hof's abilities results in the most powerful physiological response. In the first few seconds of contact with cold water, a cascade of reactions ensues. Adrenaline surges, neurotransmitters are released, and the body's metabolism kicks into high gear. 180,000 kilometers of blood vessels, more than twice the circumference of the Earth, contract in an instant, redirecting blood flow to vital organs. Dopamine levels surge by 250%, heightening mood and motivation. To meet the demand of this incredible reaction, the body produces new mitochondria, the energy generators of our cell. This surge in mitochondrial production is unparalleled, surpassing the effect of any other activity. As mitochondria multiply within our cells, they become so numerous that they transform the color of our fat and the metabolism of our body. This transformation not only aids in thermoregulation, but leads to a large increase in energy production. As we immerse ourselves in the icy embrace of cold water, our willpower becomes increasingly linked up with every aspect of this powerful physiological response, undergoing a profound transformation. The once inaccessible parts of the subconscious become neurologically intertwined with our conscious will. We are able to activate the master regulator of the body, the vagus nerve, and reset ourselves to peak health. In 2014, this allowed 12 participants in a groundbreaking study to replicate the ability of Wim to resist pathogens injected into his body. The pathogen, known as an endotoxin, had been injected into tens of thousands of people to study their reaction. It causes a powerful immune response that makes people ill for several hours. Countless medical interventions tested on thousands of people were unable to stop this. In the study with 12 participants, all 12 were able to stop the effect. After only 10 days of extensive training in the cold, their willpower was so transformed that they had gained mastery over their body's responses. Using this newfound strength of will, they were able to consciously influence their immune system, reset their body to peak vitality, and effortlessly overcome the effect of the endotoxin for the first time in medical history. Navigating the complexities of modern work life constantly challenges our decision-making and willpower. Returning home after a difficult day, our ability to refocus on long-term goals becomes a Herculean feat. However, if our willpower is transformed by neurologically connecting to the vagus nerve, it is able to serve up a potent antidote. Activating this nerve allows us to replenish our energy, reset our dopamine and serotonin levels, and counteract the stress from a difficult day. It is a boost akin to taking 100 of the most powerful supplements on the planet, the elixir of boundless energy we are forever seeking. Our willpower, once believed limited, can neurologically connect to the deepest parts of the brain and overcome its limitation. As this happens, our willpower becomes more limitless than the Spartans dared dream. Only one other phenomena is capable of taking us beyond our limits to this degree. As we marvel at this extraordinary transformation of willpower, we stand at the gateway of a journey that extends beyond our individual life. As old as humanity itself is the quest to reach our greatest potential. The journey to find this takes us to the phenomena of flow, a state of heightened consciousness that is at the heart of our greatest achievements. Just as Wim Hof's abilities defied conventional understanding, flow offers us a pathway to transcend our willpower's limitation and unleash the full capacity of our brain and body. Join me as we embark on a quest to unlock the mysteries of flow, to harness the fires of our innermost desires, and to emerge victorious in the epic saga of human potential. When individuals enter into this state, they undergo profound changes in neural activity that enhance cognitive performance. This heightened state of consciousness leads to faster decision-making, improved learning, and heightened creativity. Rooted in decades of scientific research, it is the state of consciousness we ascend to when the stakes of life are at their highest. Extreme athletes, such as wingsuit jumpers, provide a compelling example of the power of flow. In their high-stake endeavors, split-second decisions can mean the difference between life and death. As they jump from the perilous height of a mountain, time slows, their senses heighten. Their reactions transform into a symphony of perfection, one action flowing into the next with seamless synchronicity. They feel a sense of mastery as every neuron fires at peak capacity. These athletes depend on entering this state not only to excel, but to survive. High stakes are essential. So too is the right level of difficulty. It's the delicate balance of challenge and skill, where the task at hand must stretch our abilities just beyond their current limits. Reach too far, and despair looms like a specter, ready to engulf our resolve. Yet, make the goal easy, and your mind won't unlock its full capacity. To enter this state of heightened performance, the stakes must be high and the problem must stretch the boundaries of our ability. Our ancient hunter-gatherer ancestors inhabited a world that thrust them into such conditions daily. In our pursuit of sustenance, we faced bears twice the size of polar bears, giant cave lions, and formidable direwolves. Amid towering trees, saber-toothed tigers lurked, their razor-sharp teeth and lightning speed a perpetual threat to our survival. At the peak of our prehistoric abilities, we battled all these magnificent creatures and emerged victorious, achieving feats of strength and skill that surpass even that of our greatest athletes. There was a time, however, when these challenges were insurmountable, when we were constantly hunted, subsisting solely on plants and small animals. Only when faced with starvation did we cast aside all restraint and pursue seemingly impossible game. The drive was all-consuming, With each triumph, the survival of our children and the admiration of our tribe was ensured. The hunter who first slayed the once thought impossible prey was the hero who became a legend, their tale told around campfires for generations, inspiring us to ever greater acts of bravery and skill. Every night, as lions, tigers, and wolves, with their superior night vision, sought out our encampments, we dared to dream of a world where we were the hunters and not the hunted. A day when we would conquer the dark shadows that came for us in the night. With each nocturnal loss and every successful hunt, our resolve grew stronger, our instincts sharper, until the day arrived when we set out to take on one of these formidable beasts. As we neared their den, every sense heightened, distractions faded, our neurochemistry reached its peak. When lions charged what they thought easy prey, our cognitive processing surged, our movements guided by razor-sharp instincts. Our unlocked abilities in this heightened state enabled us to match the lightning reflexes and immense skill of the mightiest predators. Every triumph, be it with wolves, lions, or saber-tooths, marked a pivotal moment in our history, our greatest achievement at that time. And at the center of every triumph was flow. For millennia, the struggle to survive, to eat and not be eaten, depended on us entering into this heightened state of human potential. Our ancestors ingrained this ability deeply into our neurology and encoded it in our genome. For them, greatness was not a distant dream, but a daily reality, forged by the heightened state of consciousness necessary to survive. From the depths of our genome, their spirit lives on, calling to us each day for the greatness that is our birthright. Flow is their gift to us, their capacity for genius echoing through the ages. Just as it elevated our ancestors from prey to predator, it can propel us to the furthest limits of our potential. In our mind, we can simulate the high stakes that we once faced to unleash the power of flow. If offered $1 trillion with the condition that you would have only one day left, none would accept. This is how precious each day truly is. So, as you set out at the break of day, envision the tasks ahead with the same urgency and determination as our greatest ancestors, ready to face life or death at any moment. Your mission for the day isn't just a list of to-dos. It's a battle against the encroaching darkness, a fight for the survival of all you hold dear. Set your sights on challenges that both excite and daunt you, and let the currents of flow carry you to unimaginable heights. As we draw the curtain on this exploration of willpower, we are reminded of the profound resonance these themes hold throughout human history. The quest to realize our greatest potential is a timeless pursuit that continues to shape the course of our lives and the destiny of humanity. It has been our towering obsession since the dawn of the self-awareness that distinguishes us from all other species. Reaching our greatest potential, we become the pillar that holds up our family, our country, or civilization itself. Those who succeed in this endeavor have their life retold for generations, inspiring us to ever greater acts of bravery and skill. With the passing of each century, they are the stories that remain. The incredible story of Alexander the Great, of the Prophet Muhammad, Jesus Christ. Greatness has been birthed so often by our ancestors as to be encoded in our genome, ingrained in our neurology. As we stand at the crossroads of destiny, facing unprecedented challenges and opportunities, the stakes have never been higher. The rapid unfolding of advanced technologies and the threats posed by those who seek to control them call for a resurgence of our greatest potential. By harnessing the power of our will and entering flow, we will triumph over these threats, and build a future of unparalleled prosperity. In our journey, we have delved into the scientific discoveries that have redefined our understanding of willpower, from Roy Baumeister's pioneering studies to Wim Hof's extraordinary feats. We explored how the practice of cold immersion can revolutionize our willpower, enabling us to gain a connection between our conscious will and subconscious mind. After only 10 days of extensive training in the cold, we are able to influence the deepest of our body's responses and take charge of our physiology. As we conclude this exploration, let us remember that greatness is the legacy passed down through generations. By embracing the principles of willpower and flow, we can unlock this greatness and forge a future that honors the triumphs of our ancestors and paves the way for the boundless potential of generations to come. My deepest thanks for watching. For more related content, and for the full version of this video, sign up to my Locals account in the description below and help support my work. My next video will explore how trees once brought life on this planet to the brink of destruction and the lessons we may take from this. For tens of millions of years, nothing could break down the tough lignin that makes up the material of wood. When trees first conquered the landmass of the planet, their non-biodegradable corpses littered the earth, drastically changing the atmosphere and impacting all of life. Although we think we are the first life form to cause a mass extinction and bring life to the brink of destruction, this is not so. There may be a great destiny for humanity. Just as trees became a threat when they first evolved, they are now a vital pillar of our ecosystem. The destructive forces we have developed are the same that may protect the Earth from asteroids. In doing so, we will become the only species in the history of life that protects all others. Subscribe to be the first to watch.